The challenge comes when we are so busy, and especially as the leaders of the organization, that we don't stop and take time to think. Hey friends, when you stop and ask somebody how they're doing, what do they normally say? I'm good, keeping busy, things are going well, lots going on, and we all find ourselves busy. Are you staying busy? Oh yeah, staying busy, right? And that's good, and I'm all for productivity, and I'm all for getting things done, and equipping people and empowering people and sticking to a plan and growing your church and growing your business. The challenge comes when we are so busy, and especially as the leaders of the organization, that we don't stop and take time to think. There is great value in just thinking and creating margin in your life. How much margin, or you could say white space, is there on your calendar and throughout your week and throughout your month and throughout your calendar year? How much time is there to just stop and think? You see, we're wired to do, and we're trained to do, and we just assume that we're hired to do. But one of the greatest assets that you bring to your church or to your organization is not your ability to do things. One of your greatest assets is your ability to think and to problem solve and to develop strategies and to develop action steps and plans. But again, all of that requires margin. It requires time, taking time to actually think. And so I want you to eat this frog today. I talked to you a lot about eating the frog first. Mark Twain said, if you eat a live frog first thing in the morning, everything else through the day is going to get easier. And this is one reason why, on a very practical level, I always do the most difficult things first thing in the day. Because after that, everything else is a breeze. If I put off the most difficult task until the end of the day, guess what? I'll probably procrastinate and put it off until the next day, right? But for the purpose of this conversation, when I talk to you about eating the frog first, doing the most difficult thing first, I want you to look at your calendar, and are you creating time, literally in your calendar, to think? Now, for some of you, you need to just schedule. You're good at scheduling appointments with everybody else. You just need to schedule an appointment with yourself so that you've got some time to think, to dream, to solve problems, to create products, to come up with advertising and marketing strategies, to prepare lessons and content and training and growth plans. But when we are so busy and we don't create time to do that, it just doesn't happen. It's what Charles Hummel refers to as the tyranny of the urgent in his little book by that very title. And that is, we get so busy in the urgent things that we neglect the important things. And one of the most important things you can do as a leader is to slow down and take some time to think. That's why a lot of times if I am invited to speak somewhere, if I can drive and be there within 4 hours, I'll drive over flying any day because I enjoy some windshield time. And that windshield time gives me time to think. I'll create times in my calendar every week where I don't allow any appointments to get dropped in there. I'm not going to run errands during that time. I'm not going to set things up. I'm going to think. You need to take time and think. It's one of the greatest assets you bring your organization, and it's one of the most important skills that you can develop. Let's start thinking, and let's start scheduling time to think and dream and solve problems.